Panettone is a sweet bread traditionally served at Christmas time. It's usually a fruit bread, but my recipe, I use a yummy twist. I like to include some candied orange peel and some nice dark chocolate. My recipe can make 6 small panettones or 1 big one, and that's what we're going to make today. So for our dry ingredients, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 2 teaspoons of salt. And since we're making a yeast dough, let's add a package of instant yeast. We'll give that a good stir. Perfect. Now on our second bowl, let's combine the liquids. I have a 1.5 cups of whole milk, a 1/2 cup of boiling water, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now if we were going to use regular yeast, this would be the time that we would need to proof the dough. But the beauty of using instant yeast is you can add it to your dry ingredients and gradually add it into your liquid ingredients. So let's do that. Let's mix those together. Very slowly, we'll combine the dry ingredients to the wet, and we want to make sure that all the liquid gets absorbed. And this is going to make a very sticky dough. That's what you want. I have to confess, I've been a little scared of yeast in my early days of baking, but it's really not that difficult. There it is, it's absorbing the liquid. And once it's completely absorbed, we'll cover the bowl with a damp towel, place it in a nice warm corner in the kitchen so it can rise for about 1.5 hours. And make sure that your dough rises so it's double the size. There we go, nice and sticky. I have my damp towel at the ready. And let's wait 1.5 hours. Oh, the dough is perfect. Let's put in our chocolate and our candied orange peel. I love to use Calbo or Valrhona chocolate, even a good Ghirardelli. I'm using 6 ounces of the peel and 6 ounces of the chocolate. So now with 2 forks, we want to deflate the dough, but we also want to mix everything together. So I push down on the dough, and now I just push the dough to the center. Sometimes I give the bowl a 1/4 turn. You can use chocolate chips, but I like the chunky chocolate. Okay, so now I'm going to transfer the dough right into my pastry mold. And since the dough is a bit sticky, I like to rub some butter on my hands. It makes the transfer much easier. And I've already sprayed nonstick cooking spray into my mold. Okay, I'll set that in a corner of my kitchen where it's nice and warm for about 1/2 hour. I'm going to set my oven at 375 degrees. Once this is risen again, I'll place it right on the center rack of the oven and I'll cook it for about 40 to 45 minutes. There is nothing like the smell of fresh pastry out of the oven. And how do we put this beauty over the top? Well, I pour crème anglaise all over the top of it. My family loves this Italian sweetbread. Happy holidays, everyone.